All right, what's up, everybody? This is Haley. We got more 20 minutes till dawn. I'm gonna try to do something really goofy, really special here. We're going for a big glare endless build. This could be very difficult to do. I'm gonna take Shauna, and because we really need those triple chests work out, and I'm gonna do the grenade launcher just because it's the easiest start by far, and I think I can avoid all the things. This is gonna be on endless mode, so the runes are disabled. It's gonna be pretty tough. It's all about the start, really, and how that goes. I'm gonna probably gonna have to take some amount of gun-related things, but the goal is to eventually set it up to where we could truly do endless and have glare just take over for us, and that way the lag will be minimal. I won't actually have to interact with the game at all or anything like that. All right. So none of these are great, I'd say. Maybe the haste is okay. It's either that or I roll here. I don't really care about fire rate that much. But I really want to take the summons. So summons, not these summons at least, but the light dagger would be okay for us for now. Probably not that summon so much. Do I want to roll? Do I want to take the haste? I'm going to try to roll here. We did get the light weaponry. I don't really care about the... Well, we do actually care about Pyro Mage at the least. Because we do want the on-hit effects, but it's pretty bad right now. I'm going to worry more about surviving for now. Once you get past the initial 20 minutes or so, things kind of cool down for a while, and you're able to spend some time. Now, the first chest is going to be really important. I don't even necessarily want it to be a triple chest. I actually more so would want it to be a plus 40% experience increase here. The chests are just going to be absolutely insane with this character in Endless. There's like no question about it. There's glare already. I could take another light weaponry, but I don't think that's correct. I think we do start getting into glare. I'm kind of concerned about living. But this way, in case we do get the triple chest, we could get something really fantastic right away. That could potentially carry us even sooner than we thought. And could also keep the upgrade pool really thin. Because you kind of don't want to do too much. Very worried about our move speed right now. Okay. What do you got here? Heavy weaponry is okay. Could go for haste. I don't want to go too crazy on the summons. Yeah, I think I'll just go heavy weaponry here. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Lots of daggers actually flying around could actually be quite good here, I'd imagine, huh? The grenade launcher and everything. We're actually getting quite a few kills. Okay. Try to get everything here. I can get a second glare. That's very interesting. It also increases our vision range, which is going to be really important to make sure that our vision is high enough to where we're going to hit the projectile flinging enemies and stuff, and the bosses too, for that matter. Ice is going to be super important to stun lock bosses too, so we're definitely going to need lots of that. Unless we can somehow kill the bosses quickly enough with glare, but that's going to be pretty hard. There's the frost, more important than the flames. Holy Shield's also important for this, too. Let's go Frost for now. And then this way, when we do get the on-hit effects of glare going, we'll be set up with the Frost to stun lock enemies, hopefully. I don't even have to avoid taking glare bonuses. Like, normally, on a non-endless mode, we'd have to be careful not to take some of the glare stuff, in case we want to triple it, but now we don't have to worry about that. Move speed is very tempting. Ugh. These are not good. Is there anything here that helps the long term? I don't think the magic lens does a lot. Bullet damage kind of doesn't matter. We definitely don't want Splinter. I guess activating Shatter as a possibility sooner is slightly okay. It's not good, though. Okay. Everything hits very hard. Taking any amount of hits would be very dangerous. It looks like we can become invincible rather easily here. You take Holy Shield and you get a couple of stalwart shield upgrades, and I think you might just be invincible at that point. I'm not really positive on that, but it feels that way. All right, the damage of glare is doubled. So we start going down this route. So now glare is dealing 50. Now it should be triggering twice since I took it twice, but I don't really know. For all I know, that might have only helped with the vision range or something. Not really sure. Okay. All right, there's the boss. So this is going to be very important. Whoa. The thing is, you can keep doubling glare's damage so quickly. There's a regular glare again. I don't know if it keeps triggering. It probably doesn't get the bonus since we're taking it late. I'm gonna take it, just to try to find out. Okay, it looks like it is separate instances. Yeah, because I feel like I'm seeing it. But I do think it's only hitting for 25. Sometimes I'm seeing hits for 50, sometimes 25. Okay, so it does work at least. That's the important thing. It's not doing nothing. Our vision range is already quite high. Okay, let's see what we get for a chest here. I should actually pick it up before I take up too much XP here in case it's the 40% increase. Okay, that's fine. I'm more than okay with that, especially so early here. I don't really want more Frost Mage. Let's just keep looking for glare stuff. No glare. And then I'm gonna take Holy Shield because it's gonna be important here. I can already see that's a pretty massive boost in our XP gain. And we can keep getting those chests quite easily, too. Yeah, if we can keep doubling the damage of glare, just keep getting stacks of that over and over again, it's gonna get out of hand very quickly, right? There it is. So now we have 100 damage triggering. Should be, on occasion. Should be 2 100s and 150 right now. It looks like it's not quite quickly enough to really stop the enemies from coming at us. Do I want a plain glare again? Oh my gosh, this is hard. It's kind of greedy, but at the same time, wow, you could keep getting heavy weaponry too. That'd be interesting, but that'd be harder to do because it's too close to you, kind of. This is cool, I gotta say. I'm gonna roll. Kinda got scrammed. I guess we take a second Holy Shield. This feels a little weird. Dang. I think just doubling the damage is gonna be really important. Although, it did increase my vision range, so maybe that was stupid of me to just skip. And because increasing the vision range is gonna be very good for us, too. Yeah, I probably should have just taken it. Okay, the tier 3, it feels like I just can't seem to find very often at all. Okay, glare's doubled again, but Saccade is here. The damage of glare occurs twice as often. I think that's a little bit better. Because if we can get that going, if we just get a couple of those, then it's gonna be doing magnificent things. All right, but this is the hard part. Okay. Didn't I take ice? I feel like nothing's being frozen. Oh, right, because it's only from the grenade launcher and the boss doesn't really freeze, I guess. This is the reduced duration. Bet I'm gonna be glad I took that Holy Shield at least. 2 of them? I don't know. Not certain how that works. Yeah, nothing here really what we want. Ooh, no glare stuff, huh? Magnetism, I suppose? Don't love it. None of these really do a whole lot for us. Too bad. Janna should be so useful. There's not a lot of tomes we want. I thought that was gonna hit me for sure. You got me that time. I could still die here. Quite easily. Ow. Okay, thank God. There might be a tome we want. Like Tome of Elements kind of makes sense for long term. Don't really want to lose max HP. Maybe the move speed might be like very necessary here though. I think the move speed is kind of big. This way I don't have to take haste. All right, there's a plain glare. We'll take it just to increase our vision range more than anything. Let's not get greedy here, huh? Whether or not that one's affected by Saccade is another question. Probably don't really need to shoot here. If we double the damage just one more time, we'll have a pretty easy going run here, I think. So just take some kind of glare here. We roll if there's no glare stuff. All right, sight magic works. Damage from glare also applies to unhit effects of your bullets. So this way we get the frost triggering. It doesn't happen, it's only a 35% chance, but it's still very good. Especially since we already have like 4-ish glare effects. This has actually been much easier to get going than I thought, but maybe we also got a little lucky, I'm gonna say. Now what exactly counts as our vision range? Is it the... Seems to be only be the most lit up circle. The slightly dimmed outer circle doesn't seem to count. Okay. No glare, nothing good. We got shatter, I guess. That's probably the best thing. It's not great though. For now. But not the worst. Okay, looking good. I think we might have a run here already. I'm kind of surprised. Although when the beefy enemies start coming out, things could change. Whoa, that was very close. Things might change when the beefier enemies start coming out. No glare stuff. Nothing even useful. Come on. Do I want another frost mage? I might. It's either that or watch and learn. Pick up range and vision. I might need more frost. Although, wait, no, because the more glare we have, the more often glare triggers and the more glare effects stacks that we have, the higher chance of something will get frozen. So if we just keep stacking that like normal, it should be fine. I don't think I should need another frost. Instead, I'll just take the vision range essentially there. Okay, looking good. I'm actually feeling very good about this right now. The thing is, though, we might not be able to truly AFK because I have so much magnetism already. The damage of glare is double, baby. I thought those were two of the same. All right, that should be very big now. Because now some of our hits are for 200. That should be a pretty big deal. There's like a melody to it, kinda. Oh, it's not triggering quite as fast as we need yet, it looks. The enemies are a little too fast, it feels still. I don't even know if shooting would really help us though, either. Okay. The damage from glare also applies the on-hit effects of your bullets. Should I take it? It has vision range. I'm gonna take it. Because I kind of figure between the vision range and just assumedly an additional possibility of ice. Although that's not very clear, I lost my shield. Okay, glare is doubled again. I really need it to trigger more often though. Now we're hitting for 400 sometimes. Still seeing hits for 25 though, which is confusing. I'm not certain why it would ever hit for 25. Seems like only one of them is hitting for 400. Huh. Wonder what the deal with that is. Doubled again. Well, now the range is so high. Some enemies are still kind of getting through, surprisingly. I thought maybe like the range would be so high, no enemy would really get that close to us. No glare. Doubled again? Yes. 1600 we see, but only on one of the hits, which I don't understand. It's kind of disappointing. So now I don't know how important it's going to be to keep doubling it at this point. I really need it to trigger more often now. The triggering more often seems to affect all of them. Additional glares. I think for the vision range, we do it. Mostly. All the glares. I am rather confused how it's working this out, but it seems like I see a bunch of hits for 25, but then only one hit for 1600. Let's reroll that. Doubled again. Okay. Our vision range is pretty... It looks like we are actually... There is no dark part of the screen anymore. No, there is. But it's pretty far out there. We've now hit the 10-minute moment. We are hitting for 3200 on the glare. No. Frostbite? Yeah, Overshatter. Where do I go Vitality? I guess Frostbite. For the bosses, kind of. The bosses will eventually start having enormous amounts of HP, assumedly. I don't know. Obviously, a glare one would have been better there. Maybe Frostbite isn't very meaningful. Not sure. Doubled again. When do I start rolling just to get the trigger more often? I wonder, though. It's hitting for 6400. Maybe I don't, though? Will this one-shot a boss? 6400 seems like a lot. I do need some Holy Shield stuff, too. Our vision range is high. Not so high. Like, enemies are still able to get close to us sometimes. If we're able to just double the proc rate one more time, I'll feel super safe. Okay. The extra glares are still kind of useful because they might apply freeze to enemies, at least. You see, now, how come that enemy didn't get hit by the 6400? It seems to be a little wonky. Like, it's not hitting all the enemies that it's supposed to. Okay, it killed that boss very quick, though. No. Another glare? Can't say no. I think we might have tapped out our vision range, but I'm not positive. Don't give me the bad one. Alright, so I think we have to leave the Halo. Because I think it's useless. I think it will muddy up the pool. It might even make it so that we can take the Halo multiple times, and we're not firing the gun anymore, right? So there's no point. It doesn't help with the glare at all. So there's no point to it as far as I can see. It kind of feels like the vision range is topped. Like, I don't know if it can actually get higher than what it is right now. There it is. Okay. Come on. Come on. The damage glare occurs twice as often. That should be insane now. Okay. Now we're good. Now I think we're good. I'm gonna have to keep an eye out in case the eyeballs get too close and they actually get a shot off here. I know I could be collecting XP now, but I kind of just want to make sure that the XP drops nearby for a while instead of just continuously making it spawn around our edges. And then we'll go on a pickup parade, basically. Well, there we go. I still need to get Holy Shield things, especially. We got to get the Stalwart Shield. So that's going to be the priority next, I think. We haven't even seen the triple chest yet. I don't know if you're guaranteed to see all 3 chests on the first loop or not. I feel like you might not be. More XP might actually just be slightly better even. All right, let's see how good this is. It's looking pretty good. I'd call that pretty decent here. They're forming just like such a neat circle of experience too for us. Very convenient. Now there is a problem where the game lags when you go to pick up too much experience, so you don't want to wait too long. So when we get close to the next boss spawning in about a minute, that's when we need to go start picking it up. But yeah, if you pick up too much experience at once, the game really struggles. That might have been what made the game crash in my last Endless run. Is more so the experience getting picked up. I think we're looking pretty good though. This actually went way smoother than the other build. I thought I was gonna have to do this. This is my first attempt at this, by the way. I thought we were gonna like have a really hard time, have to try several times to get this going. But not at all. Now I gotta think of stories to tell you while we wait. Feel free to set the video to 1.5 times if you're watching this on YouTube right now. Okay, it's about 30 seconds from the boss, so I think we start... Oh god. Wow, okay. We're experiencing some severe lag. And I don't really know why. So... I don't think we can play this way. I didn't even wait that long. I'm not certain what the issue is here. I'm trying to just move very slowly here. I wonder why it's struggling. Oh my gosh, your guess is as good as mine at this rate. We have such minimal effects going on. It's kind of crazy. Come on, let me get to the XP. It's not really the XP. Will eventually get better. Wait, please don't do too much. It might just be because there's too much XP on the ground. All right. So it looks like we can't go fully AFK. Or if we do, we have to plan to never move again. That might be it. All right. This is frustrating. Huh. I'm gonna guess it's because of the XP on the ground. And so every time you move, it checks if something's within range or something, maybe? All right, the bosses are coming. Wow, Saccade again. That's insane. Now we're looking really safe. Are you dead yet? Not quite yet. It's not the right Holy Shield, but maybe Divine Blessing we just take now, because I need to get to Stalwart Shield. All right, the boss is dead. All right, it's a little laggy, but not bad. All right, suddenly it's just fine now. That was very strange. Do I just take another glare? There's kind of no point. Maybe there is. Trigger more frost. I don't think the vision range is getting any higher, it looks from here. All right, we're looking for Stalwart Shield, so let's roll that. Nothing very useful here. Could increase our pickup range. There's nothing like, none of this really matters. Maybe I just take another Frost Mage to try to trigger Frost more likely against a boss still. Because I don't think Frostbite really matters. No, it might matter for the bosses. Because maybe the glare damage just won't be enough eventually. My god, the lag. Yeah, it gets really laggy when you're near all the XP. Okay. If I do take anything, I'd want it to be... Yeah, probably Tome of Elements here. I don't want to minus our HP, obviously. Because this at least helps with the freeze duration here. I doubt it would ever matter at this rate, but yeah. I'm looking for... Should probably roll if I don't get the COD, the double glare damage, or something to do with the Holy Shield. Yeah, once we look at that much XP, the game lags. It lags so much. Well, this is frustrating, so that means I just have to keep moving. And then the enemies just die so far away from us, too. I guess we're just gonna keep moving, because what else can I do here? Alright. We kill the trees really fast too, even. What do you got for me? Ah, triple the next one. Alright. Come on, give me something insane here. Sight magic. No. That doesn't matter. A regular glare? Aw, that's so boring. But okay. Our sight did seem to actually go up. So I think I was wrong. We weren't capped. Regular glare? I think we start rolling past those now. That's a plain holy shield, so no, so we'll just take frostbite. We do want to keep the upgrade pool very low, too. I think Saccade... is that more important than the doubling? I think the doubling might be more important now. Though it's kind of hard to say. Because that'll keep up with the boss health more efficiently, I would think. I think we'll roll past that. Now we'll take frostbite. No point in taking sight magic. Bet our first triple wasn't very cool, huh? Alright, well I don't need my mouse, unless we're leveling, I guess. We're already level 37, which is insanely high for endless mode already. Why is there so much XP around? I am a little frustrated that the performance of the game is such that that's what happens, basically. These are useless. I don't really want to take Vitality, because then it opens up more upgrades. But I want to keep the upgrade pool as thin as possible. Summon damage means literally nothing, so I guess we'll just take Shatter. Okay. We have the most minimal possible effects here, I'd say. I hope that they can fix that. Because this is actually worse than when I was firing millions of projectiles per second, practically. So eventually, I guess we would just go truly AFK, and we would have to plan to never move again when we do that. Otherwise, the game will probably just crash. These are bad. I could take Magnetism, or I could take, like, Divine Blessing. Now, if we take enough Magnetism, eventually... Yeah, or I could just take a ton of move speed. Let's start taking a lot of Magnetism. No, this could be bad. I shouldn't take too much. Because then we can never truly go AFK because we'd keep gaining levels. I shouldn't do that. It would be interesting because eventually you could get it to where we are picking up XP so far away that you would never actually have to move. You can keep gaining levels that way, but then you have to actually keep making choices for the levels. So you don't really want that to happen. Let's roll past these. I'm willing to take some Magnetism for now while we are moving around. Sight magic does nothing. The vision range looks like it's pretty much off screen now. But yeah, for now, move speed is kind of useful if I have to, but I really want to get Stalwart Shield online, because if we want to go AFK on this, we're gonna need a few of those. Because in the last one, the cages spawn on top of you. You can get they'll knock you away. But it looks like if you just have a couple Stalwart Shields, like the shield just automatically like respawns essentially. Okay. Regular glare, no. Am I okay with some more magnetism now over a regular glare? Don't know. I guess more magnetism for now, but I gotta be careful. I don't want it to be increased to the same point that our sight or vision range is. But for now, it'll help us. Wow, we're already level 40 something. That's so much faster than last time. That 40% XP increase is, turns out it's a pretty big deal. No wonder we're having such an easier time, right? These are useless. These are mostly useless. Take Frostbite. The thing is, you might kind of need the frost stuff, because eventually, let's say I leave this game on overnight, right? The bosses will have so much HP that you'll never be able to kill them, potentially. Assuming it scales up directly in the way you think. Now, here's another problem. If you actually go AFK, right? And there's a ton of XP on the ground. The cage bumps you, you move slightly because of the cage. Suddenly the screen locks up because of that movement. Oh man, that could be a problem. That's frustrating. All right, there's Saccad. We'll be taking that one, thank you. That's pretty insane. Like, I'm seeing multiple triggers for like 12K, it seems, already. So I don't know, it would be hard to ever go truly AFK. Because we have to take into account the performance of the game. I don't know, it would be very difficult. Now, if we just hold down one directional button, that might do it. That might do it for us. I guess watch and learn for now. Let's pick up range plus 20%. I don't know, maybe the vision range matters from that? Doubt it. I kinda don't want much more magnetism, it looks. Much more pickup range, I should say. I think this is about all we'd want. We've crossed the 20-minute mark. We're looking pretty good. Still haven't seen Stalwart Shield. Technically, we don't need it to live forever, but it does mean I have to be in control the whole time, probably. That's what I'm mostly rolling for. Out of these, so I'm forced to take something here. If I take Sharpen, it doesn't dilute the pool more, but I guess some movement speed would be useful in the meantime, though. Kind of frustrating, though. Okay, I was gonna say, do the enemies even show up anymore? I think we're killing them off screen for the most part. If we get 40% more XP again, and I'm sure we eventually will, holy. Triggering glare more often is probably better than doubling the damage, isn't it? Although there's got to be some kind of cap to it, you'd imagine. It might also cause more lag. I hope there's no integer overflow, also, if we increase the damage too much. I don't know if they thought this well out. It is the beta branch still. They haven't updated the game or anything. So as of this recording, this is the day after they launched this endless mode in the beta branch. All useless. I'm not gonna bother to take the fire stuff. This doesn't matter. Running gun doesn't matter, so I guess Saccade. I guess it's possible that would cause more lag. I don't know. Kind of depends. I guess if the boss, like, I don't know. I can't imagine it can be that bad. But some things they might just not have really thought about in terms of efficiency, right? When it came to things. I could probably stand still for now because there's not like a lot of enemies coming, but at the same time, we can't even see a tree without it being melted, by the way. The game looks so barren like this. I'm picturing this as someone's first video of the game. Comment below if it is, by the way. And they're just like, wow, this game looks so boring. Why would you play this game? They're gonna have to adjust this endless mode. What are they gonna have to change here? Because allowing you to do something like this, which was not super difficult, is just too much, right? Like, this isn't gonna work long term, obviously. So how can they change it, I guess, is the question. Do I just take this again? I think we start rolling for Stalwart Shield. No, I'm not gonna roll against that, I guess. Just in case it does wind up being important. I guess not against that, or the double damage. Those are the only two things that I'm willing to not roll for here. So how do they fix endless mode here? They might have to get rid of the stackable stuff. I think that just might not really be a possibility, it looks. Or at least the balancing is going to have to be changed severely, like to an insane degree. How are they going to do this, though? Like, it's a tough start, but then usually you can get yourself to a place where it's not difficult anymore. There's still some optimizations in the game, but that stuff's going to come naturally, I kind of figure. Oh, I guess we killed a boss. We have to pay attention to the timer. Triple the next upgrade you take. Okay, I'm still willing to take, this kind of doesn't mean anything anymore, right? Maybe I am willing to just take the magnetism, you know what I mean? Like a ton of magnetism, and just realize that we can never truly go AFK. The tomes don't matter. Hey, what are we gonna get the triple here? I never thought I'd be so unexcited to get a triple. Oh, Grampy's here to say hello. Hello, handsome. And Grampy making an appearance in our video. All right, let me use my right hand to WASD here for a little while. Oh, he's a big, handsome boy. I am talking about my cat, in case you don't know. He is a very handsome boy. Yes, he is. All right, the boss is coming in 30 seconds. It's actually, the tomes don't matter very much, but the chests matter a lot, though, still, I'd imagine. Okay. Almost there. After this boss, Grampy, because I wanna see what it looks like, if we can even see the boss. We might not really get to see the boss. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna stand still for the last few seconds. I think it's dead. They usually spawn from above. I can't really tell. Oh wait, there it is. We did it. It was a tough one, huh, Gramp? All right, come here, buddy. Come say hi. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Yeah. We love you. Yeah. He's gonna sit on our lap now. Yes, he is. All right, let's wait for this cage to disappear. I'm not gonna, I could take the hit just to go. No, Grampy, you can't nuzzle the microphone, honey. He loves nuzzling the microphone. Okay. Come on, cage, go away. So the cage is the part of the problem here. They shrink the cage for every loop through. It gets smaller and smaller to the point where it just spawns as a little blob on top of you, eventually. All right. All right, so we're tripling whatever we take here. That's kind of pointless. That's pointless. I think we roll. Ooh, these are not useful, I gotta say. I don't really want any lightning effects. Guess I take sight magic. Oh, that's too bad, huh? It's boring and stuff. I might take nothing here. I think I'm okay with losing the HP. I mean, it should help us collect some XP here, right? Oh man, the move speed could get out of control, I just realized. Oh my god, this is so uninteresting now. You don't even see the enemies anymore. I never thought this run would be so boring, you know? And it happens so fast, too. It can be a tough start on Endless Mode, that's for sure, because it's Darkness 15 with no runes, but Shauna just makes it really, really easy, I gotta say, since you can roll into exactly what you want. Alright. So, yeah. So Grampy's a good boy. Yes, he is. Maybe I'll tell the story of how we adopted Grandpa. You may have heard it before. If you're a frequent viewer of the channel. It was late 2020. my wife and I were interested in getting a cute little kitty cat. We knew we wanted to adopt a cat from a shelter. We didn't really want to have to buy one from like Craigslist or something like that. We wanted to pick up a cat who was in need. I guess we're gonna start taking max HP here. Like potentially get more move speed. That was really the only stipulation that we had, and my wife never owned a cat and is a little skittish around most animals, so we just kind of knew that it needed to be a pretty friendly cat. You know, it doesn't have to be, the friendliest cat in the world, but they need to have a reputation of being somewhat gentle, at least, it would be the term, I guess. So 6 months go by, and we barely even heard back from any shelters, and we were looking near every day, using different apps, contacting the local shelters, filling out applications, which all require really strange information about you and stuff like that. I gotta say, sometimes. Some of it's pretty bizarre. But we knew the right answers, too. It wasn't like we were checking off weird things, Like some of the more frequent questions are you planning to move in the next couple months or something like that? And obviously the answer is no, because you don't want to disturb the animal. And we weren't planning on moving either. And nor did we. But, and another one is, do you plan to let the cat be indoor or outdoor? Or both? And the answer to that is indoor, and that is true also. So it's not like we were answering questions wrong, I feel. These are useless. These are also useless. Chatter? I don't know, kind of doesn't matter. But eventually, we find old grandpa on one of the apps, and he has like the dingiest photos, the blurriest photos. None of them are like very flattering. They're all like really close up and blurry. Like we couldn't even tell what colors he had on his fur, really. But in his profile, he said he was extremely friendly and very sweet. And it's like, all right, good enough for us. Now, he did come with some health problems. He has arthritis in his hips. And we saw that in the application and everything like that. We're like, that's fine. So you have to medicate and you have to pay for the medication and stuff like that. Let's see. Move speed? Useless. Pickup range, I guess? Because everything else causes lag, potentially. So we fill out application, and you have to do it like per cat for some reason. I don't know why that's how it works, but apparently on a lot of these websites, you have to say what cat you're interested in on their website. It's like, I just want a cat most of the time, but yeah. So we had to fill it out, and his name was Nick on the website, which was just the name that the shelter had given to him. So we do the application. We get a call back like the same day. The same day from the shelter, and like, you're interested in Nick? We're like, yeah. And like, you realize he has health issues, right? We're like, yeah, that's fine. And they asked him like standard questions like, all right, you can come by and see him on, such and such day or whatever. I don't really want to lower our move speed. Could take Divine Blessing to increase it further. It's not really what we want, is it? Intense Glare. Double that damage. Now it hits for like 2,500. All right, we're at the 30-minute mark, which means we start seeing the bigger enemies, but those aren't gonna matter, obviously, for us. So we show up, and they were just ecstatic that apparently someone filled out an application for him, because apparently he had been in the shelter for what's considered a while. I don't remember how much time had gone by, but it was enough to where the shelter was a bit concerned, I think. And I'm sure people like steer clear of cats with health problems when they're looking to adopt. But they walk us into the room where Grandpa was, or Nick, I guess you could say. And we walk in, and he's in the middle of the room, and he looks directly up at us and just stares at us with his big eyes, and he walks right up and starts nuzzling our feet, and we knew right then and there we couldn't leave without the cat. And we walked up, we left with him that day too. He's been the sweetest, kindest boy ever since. It did turn out he has a few more health problems, like asthma, ever since, but it's okay. Some people think he's an old cat, too, but he's not. When we adopted him Not even a year and a half ago, he was only a couple years old, they estimated. He had been living on the streets for a little while, it seemed. Weird how that can happen. Where apparently he was on the street, but he seems very, you know, kind to humans and stuff. He's never bit or scratched any of us before. Should I have seen something now? We leave the Halo one. Bye. Let's open for the XP one. Again, just to see how much that might increase things. Oh, come on. Where's my Holy Shield stuff, huh? What if I take more of this? It didn't feel like it worked, so I'm not gonna take it. Because I took 2 of those already, and it didn't seem like it did anything. I'm not gonna take it. But yeah, he's been the sweetest boy ever since, and it's been the best decision we ever made. And he's a happy boy. I had quite a few cats growing up in my childhood, and I've never met a cat that just wants to sit on a lap so badly. As badly as him. Like, he's still here now, and he doesn't want to leave. And I've never met a cat that's so hungry all the time either. But he has to be on a special diet because of his hips. Because it's easy for him to get overweight. Because he doesn't really want to move around too much. Preferably, I guess, is the idea, I think. But yeah. I love pets, pretty much any kind of pet. I'm a little skittish around some things. Like, reptiles don't necessarily do it for me. But I've seen some, like, TV shows where they show, like, people's pets and stuff like that, and sometimes they look very sweet. And very gentle and stuff. Wife and I have been watching a reality show about, like, a vet practice called Critter Fixers, and my god, it can be devastating. Sometimes in that show. I won't get into exactly why, but some moments are just like, wow, this is absolutely heart-wrenching, you know? Because, you know, they're vets. They're trying to help people's pets and stuff. My gosh, it's harsh. Should I have seen a boss by now? Okay, I know I'm turning down Intense Glare, but we need to take Stalwart Shield. We have to do it. And we're gonna need at least one more, too. Should I have seen it? 13 minutes, so there's 7 minutes left. I think now... Is it now that we should have seen a boss? Or did we already see it? I might have missed a chest is what I'm getting at. I kind of have to keep moving here, though. If I stand still, the XP is just going to lag the game. To high hell. Boom, boom. Yeah, I took a break from owning pets, you know, when I moved out on my own. Just didn't have a pet for like 10-ish years almost. After that, you know, we had all the family pets growing up and stuff. Move speed, magnetism, kind of roll. Really want that Stalwart Shield so we can set up everything here. I guess just glare. Right? I guess I could have taken more magnetism for now. Like, nothing's really gonna get... I don't think things are really gonna get killed within the range of our pickup right now still. Although maybe. Because if you look at the top and bottom, we're actually getting XP from almost the very bottom. And the very top, too. This is a shorter distance. And if enemies spawn from all directions, then... Alright. The boss will spawn briefly. I think I missed a chest. Really hard to get your whereabouts here, huh? Okay, there's our second Stalwart Shield, so I think we might be invincible. I think. Should I test it? Maybe not yet. I might be willing to take another one soon, too. Game lagged a little there, huh? Alright, boss spawning in 3, 2, 1. I think it's dead. There it is. They usually seem to spawn like towards the top. You know, maybe a little left, maybe a little right. So let's see. Oh! Wait, you can't escape it? So it comes back almost immediately, or maybe it is immediately, because I just ran into that cage for like a solid second or two. Okay, we're kind of invincible now, because I think it comes back instantly every time. Oh, you want to go, Grampy? Okay, go on, honey. Oh. I'm gonna say bye to Grandpa. Let me know about what pets you love, because it's actually, I love to hear about, you know, a pet that might be considered not that, you know, on average, your average pet, but I love hearing about them. Oh God, the game's lagging again. I didn't even kill that many enemies, I swear. Do I take more move speed? I'm gonna do it because it's fun. And I think we're mostly invincible now, although I don't feel like we're moving any faster. All right, give me the plus 40%. Damn it, stop. That's like the third Halo. That's frustrating. It's only 10% move speed. There's kind of no point. Am I okay with Giant? Just to keep up the move speed stuff? I could take Excitement. I could take Divine Blessing. Maybe I'm okay with Giant. I do wonder if it affects your pickup range. Because I think we might be capped for move speed, potentially. And this allows me to take more tomes with move speed on it, maybe. Alright. Back at it we go. I stood still for so little time, and the game just started going nuts. I wonder what exactly causes that to happen. So I guess if we wanted to go AFK, oh, you kind of can't. You can never truly go AFK like this because of the game performance, I think. Because if there's too much XP on the ground, it's gonna get bad. No. I guess Excitement. I'm okay with some more pickup range, I think, for now. Whoa, I'm noticing some weird effects now on the screen. I don't know if it's like XP getting picked up, but sometimes from like really far away. See that? I don't know what's going on there exactly. Is it me, or did we just hear the Holy Shield sound effect? Could be crazy though. A little laggy here, yeah, because there's the XP. The COD? Let's do it. So I guess we want move speed now and more glare stuff. We're almost level 60. I think we've already beaten our previous level where we had like almost triple the time spent. I'm not positive either. Well, the game's getting a little weird. Might have to try to go AFK at some point, because this is getting a bit rough. Not again. I really thought that the lag wouldn't be a problem here. I really did. But it turns out there's no escaping it to some degree, huh? So what's... How can we avoid this, I wonder? There's really no way to avoid it. There's no way to go truly AFK, potentially, here. Not when there's XP on the ground. I don't know about that more pickup range. I obviously don't need more glare. Well, these are all kind of pointless, huh? Guess I take Frost Mage, keep the pool thin. Doesn't add any additional visual effects. I don't see how more glares would really do anything, for the most part. Okay. Let's see. What other stories do I got? Do I have any pet-related stories? I don't know. Maybe. More haste. See if we can do better than that. So another stalwart assumedly does nothing? I'll take Intense Glare for the big numbers. 51,000 now. I will have to go AFK eventually here. Let's see. Ooh, it's actually gonna be hard to break my PB too, I gotta say. It's actually gonna be difficult. Because I'm closer to streaming time now. But I think it's safe to say in terms of like damage and output, like this could go on forever, assuming the game does not crash, right? So at least we proved a point with the glares, even if we can't really make it happen. Should we have seen a boss by now? Or rather a chest? I think we should have, actually. Uh-oh. Gonna roll. Guess I'm gonna take more magnetism. Or the health? Or the health? More magnetism to keep down some amount of the XP lag, maybe? And then I just have to make the level decisions every so often, eventually. I think we might have missed a chest, but I'm not positive. The problem is, so I gotta pay attention to the timer really badly. So I think when we hit 42 minutes, an elite will spawn. I'm trying to look around here, but maybe we'll run into it. Yeah, at the 35-minute mark, there should have been a chest. I might have gotten it. I'm not sure. Okay. I think I'll roll. Me more Saccade. Cade. I doubt anything would really survive. The fact that it doubles things is what gets it out of control, probably. Yeah, some few enemy spawns during this moment. Might kind of cool down the game a little bit here. There's not much point in leveling up anymore, I'll admit. Okay. I mean, more move speed might kind of be helpful. All right, what do you got? Saccade. I'm not gonna take Stalwart Shield. I just don't think it does anything else now. I think like the cooldown on it is 0. But when we lose the shield, we regain the shield. I think the animation takes a half second to come back, but I think it's actually back up before it looks like it is, potentially. Okay, I do worry about some kind of overflow effect or like, you know, making something occur too quickly here. Could be a problem. Something tells me nothing would really survive. All right, we got 30 seconds till the next elite, I think. I'm pretty sure that's when it comes out. I gotta pay attention so we don't miss the chest. Not that we really need it, but it would be cool to get more XP. The 40% more XP, especially. Tripling any upgrade now means really nothing. Actually, maybe we'll try to triple a tome. Yeah. Ooh, it's gonna be hard to do. That means I have to leave XP on the ground. I think it's dead. If it did indeed spawn. Maybe I just take the move speed now. Assuming that even works. Think we might move faster. Boss? Maybe it's 43 minutes. I feel like there was a sound effect, but I see absolutely nothing. It might be 43 minutes, but I thought it would have been 42. Wait a minute. No, we just went through another loop. Oh, okay, I'm on the wrong thing. Okay, I'm crazy. So we get a mini boss in 2.5 minutes here. We get an elite, rather. Does that mean I missed a boss? Did I miss the laser boss? No, we couldn't have, because the cage forms. And then you get a elite, like, almost immediately afterward. Okay. Never mind. Okay, everything gets killed so far away. I don't know how far off screen things really spawn, though. But at this rate, it'd be pretty hard. Oh. 7, okay. I'm forgetting everything. All right, there we go. Now, how much of a boost is this gonna be? Oh, it actually doesn't look like much of a boost. If you get a few of those quickly, though, I'm sure the levels would be out of control, you know what I mean? So when do I decide to go AFK? Well, I don't have to for like 30 more minutes, so I guess we can all relax until around the 75-minute mark here. At least I hope we can. I do have things I need to do. I do record a lot of things, and then I stream, you know, a solid 35 hours a week or so. So usually I spend my mornings doing a lot of recording, so having to spend, you know, we're already at the 1 hour mark here. Having to spend additional time for like one video can be a bit daunting. Speaking of game crashes, one of my favorite roguelike games, Gunfire Reborn, got a kind of a smallish update recently, so I tried to record something for it. Game crashed. Not a very optimal game. It's not very well optimized. Me Intense Glare. Thank you very much. So now I should be hitting for 100K. Yeah, 102,000. I say we're looking pretty good. I mean, there's no way we could ever be touched. It feels like the XP is just like also... We're not getting a lot here. We might as well watch like a YouTube video together or something after this. Maybe I can react to something? I don't know. We'll call this proof of concept. We might speed up some moments of it. I'm not really sure how they're gonna fix endless mode here. I think they have to get rid of the stacking stuff, or they're gonna have to change so many abilities, like an insane amount. I thought you could walk through this. Guess not, though, huh? I'm worried that'll cause, like, some problems. Alright, well, we checked it out pretty thoroughly, I'd say. So now this is a problem, right? Because I'm gonna kill a lot of enemies while waiting for this, and the game's gonna lag when I get out, finally. Well, nothing I can do, though. It's too bad because the stacking nature is actually the coolest part of this right now. But especially where there's like a lot of different effects that just won't really work, right? As it is. You're not gonna like glitch out on me, are you? Well, I got out. Oh wait, I wanted to think about trying to triple this. That'd be too much work. Move speed. I think that worked. It looks like I move faster. I'm pretty sure, at least. This is way better than my other build. What's some more creative ways to fix endless mode here? Just throwing more enemies at you would not stop this build. That's the problem. Chana is a bit of a problem with this too, I think. Plus extra XP was pretty massive early on. And being able to roll was very big. They could limit, maybe, like what, how many different trees you can go down? But no, that would actually make it easier. Maybe not that. Might have to be the opposite of that. Saccade. No, it doesn't do much. Do I start rolling for like move speed eventually here? I'm worried about rolling past things that are kind of okay for us, because then we might be forced to take something down a tree and it muddies up the pool of options, and yeah, I don't really want to do that. All right, so we're at, what is it, normally the 13-minute mark, which means we don't see anything until it should be 52 minutes, I believe, which is when we see an elite. And I should pay attention if it's if we get the triple. I want to try to triple a tone. No, because I can't triple the move speed because our health is too low. It would kill us instantly. Our max health is too low for that. Unless we increase it somehow. Might be able to increase it before then. Our levels are very slow. Okay. I'm gonna have to tell more stories. I'm gonna go through all my stories. I usually try to plan like one story per video for YouTube here. Sometimes it's hard to come up with a new one, or sometimes I forget to plan ahead and I hit record preemptively and I'm just like, whoops. Gotta try to think of something on the spot. These are pretty useless. Double that damage, or we just take this for the goofy move speed stuff. I'm gonna take that. I know, we could have had a big number, but the goofy move speed stuff would be very entertaining, would it not? All right, so now I can triple a move speed tome. There's sort of a problem though. Okay, so I want to make sure the chest drops. I pick up the chest, and I gotta make, yeah, okay. I think it's workable. So the next chest is around 52 minutes. Okay, so maybe I take this next chest, and then a boss spawns, and then a chest usually comes like very soon after that. Maybe we go like that. How did I start becoming a content creator? Damage glare is doubled. Boop. Well, if you look back on my channel, you can see that the first videos I uploaded were just Hades speedruns. And so what I was doing is I was recording myself speedrunning Hades during very early access of the game. And first videos, no voice, no webcam, nothing like that. Just kind of doing that. Getting myself on the leaderboards, and I was having fun just being like competitive like that. You know, I worked full time and doing other jobs, doing, you know, real jobs, as I might say. And life was good. I was already married. I was in my 30s, you know, I wasn't really planning on, you know, making much of it. I was just having fun being part of a community and finding like a competitive side to things. Ugh. Oh, move speed. Yeah, let's do that. So it was fun. And eventually I was just like, you know, splicing the videos is sort of a pain. I have to open the video pad free editor, and I have to process the video, and it takes forever, and it's really chunky and slow, and everything's just sort of a pain here. So what if I just like stream on Twitch, and you just make like a highlight, as they call it on Twitch, and you can submit that to leaderboards? That's gonna be easier, right? I was like, I'm just gonna do that. And then it turns out it's not easier. It's actually, it's way more stressful to stream, especially for like your first times, right? Especially when you're doing something potentially competitive. It's very nerve-wracking. And the editing system on Twitch is not exactly, you know, great, I'd say, either. So I was kind of silly for thinking that. I don't want to go down any of these routes, so we're just gonna take this. But I got sucked in because people would slowly started to come and watch. You know, like most streamers, I started off with, you know, like 5 viewer average streams and stuff like that. I also streamed at just random times on random days, just whenever I had a few hours free. Basically, I would try to do it and stuff. You know, it wasn't like a big deal. It was usually only a couple times a week or something like that. Sometimes I would still record offline just because, you know, I only got 45 minutes here. There's kind of no point in streaming, turning on the stream for just that, or it felt weird to. So yeah. And then Hades grew in popularity throughout early access. People were picking it up, and the speedrunning scene got really popular for Hades, like substantially popular, like something I never would have guessed would happen for a game. You know, you can never really predict when a game will get popular, not just in itself, but also particularly for speedrunning, I'd say. Okay, it's 40% more XP. Sounds good. Not the triple, but that's okay. We were kind of saving for the last there. We're kind of planning to save the tome for that. Need more HP potentially. I'm just gonna take that, just to try to get Goofy more move speed here. So then, like, we slowly got a bigger and bigger following. People started watching, and I moved on from doing, like, exclusively doing speedruns to just kind of like showing off goofy and unique builds that people thought were bad or at least weren't that great or something, and just trying to show the like how what they could be potentially. Sometimes it didn't work out, sometimes it did work out and people were impressed, you know? And then Hades launched in 1.0 was a surprise. I remember I was at work that day and I got the messages on Discord and stuff, and I was like, no. I managed to take off work from like an hour, for like an hour early to try to get home and turn on the stream and start playing and stuff like that. And that's when the ending was added to the game. That was in September of 2020. And at that point, I already had over 1,500 hours playtime in the game. I had already played a lot. Like a lot. And I had pretty much seen most things that could be seen already, even at that point. The game launched in 1.0. Let's see. Regeneration means nothing. Don't think we want more pickup range because I'm kind of concerned. Move speed? Move speed. So, then what happened? So the game came out 1.0, and I had started already uploading some YouTube videos of just like goofy builds and stuff, and people seemed to be very interested in those, so I kind of picked that up. And then just like when 1.0 hit, it was just like an explosion. Like Hades became so insanely popular when that came out, when it fully came out for version 1.0, and just like took things by storm. And I was a pessimist, honestly, talking with like the community and like the friends from the speedrun scene and stuff like that. They're all like, yeah, man, this game's gonna be big, trust us, you know, like it's gonna be a big deal, and you know, it's gonna be a big game, like game of the year potentially, stuff like that. And I was kind of like, yeah, I don't know, guys, like I don't think so. I think most of the players are already there, and I was obviously very wrong. All right, let's double the damage, even though we got some other good options here. What's that amount? 400 something thousand now? All right, that's pretty goofy. I think we're all set for a while there. Now I was wrong. I was very wrong. I guess I'm a half glass, half full kind of guy. No, half empty kind of guy. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe not. So I pulled some favors from work. I was able to take like a week off. You know, I was owed lots of vacation time, and without getting like too many details, that you know, they were more than willing to accommodate me for the favors I had done throughout the year at that point, you know, and stuff like that. So I was able to pull a week off from work and like really kind of went hard at it, and kind of realized like, I guess this might be sustainable, you know? It's scary change, you know. I was 32 years old, you know. I wasn't a young man, that's for sure. And so to take that kind of risk at that age, when we have a mortgage, I'm married, we have other loans and things and stuff like that, it was alarming, you know. It was a scary venture to have, but at the same time, you know, I sat down with my wife and she was super supportive about everything. And, you know, we both agreed, like, we're gonna do it, now's the time to take that chance and try to make it happen, and we might as well go full force on it too. And worst case scenario, I go back to work in retail in whatever amount of time that would have passed, you know, that kind of thing. And never looked back since. Very fortunate. I would happen to be the right place at the right time, you know. I think for the most part. Hades will always have a special place in my memory, in my heart. But at the same time, I don't really think I have much more I can show people when it comes to the game, you know, that's new or different, that's for sure. You know, it's near impossible for me to get excited while playing Hades, except under maybe very specific circumstances, having to do with speedruns. But in terms of just like the quote-unquote meme runs that I know the people love, like I can't get excited for it. I hope you understand, really, anymore. Okay, we got ourselves out. And okay, so we leave that there. We collect all the XP around it first. Make sure I don't gain a level. That one's not great. I'm worried about taking pickup range here. It's 20%. Let's do it anyway. Maybe I'm not that worried. All right, where's the chest? It's probably up. There it is. Okay, I shouldn't gain a level. Dang. It's not the triple. I could leave this tome here. It's gonna be a while. Before the next one, like 7 minutes or so. We're definitely gaining a lot of levels still here. I don't think we need that much more. Even if I manage to triple the move speed thing, there's kind of no point in getting that much. Like, I don't want to lose move speed. I'm also kind of worried about increasing our character size too much, potentially. Although it would be funny. But yeah, you know, it's just one of those things, like, you know, every content creator goes through this. They get popular for one particular thing usually, right? And then they try to do other things when they get sick of it or can't make money off of it, or, you know, whatever, like the move speed. All those sorts of things happen to literally every single one, and, you know, I'm not special in that way. Yeah, I appreciate anyone watching this video right now, because this is a game that is not the one that I got popular for, that's for sure. And I just hope you understand, like, if you're someone who wants to see more Hades stuff, you just gotta understand, like, if I had more to show you, I'd show it. I know we do still come out with videos sometimes, but they are essentially, you know, reruns of builds that have already been done because there's nothing left to do. Now, this is the point where everyone likes to say, like, but have you done this? But have you done that? But why don't you try this? Why don't you try that? But you just kind of, I don't want to do it, too. You know what I mean? I don't want to do it. And yeah, and the easy, you can pretty much just assume, like, yes, I have done that. I have done it. I have played the game one-handed. I played it with mouse and keyboard instead. I played it with my feet. I have played the game while on a balance board. I have played the game. What was the other thing? There was something else, I forget. The point is, like, anything that you could come up with is just, like, I don't actually want to do it. You gotta understand, you know what I mean? Running gun means nothing. Let's roll those. These are not great. I guess I'm taking move speed. I wonder how that could work. I don't know. Oh, now there's like an effect when I run, which is kind of bad. The game's getting very laggy, which I'm surprised about. It might have to do with the move speed, honestly. I might have started to break it. We're probably gonna have to stop moving soon. Saccade. Did that tome despawn? Oh, okay. Never mind. I got scared. We got like 5 minutes till the next chest. I'm gonna try to just keep drawing circles here. Getting very laggy though. So we're gonna have to like stop moving on purpose soon, I think. Guess it's the move speed that did it. I'm gonna say. Maybe I should stop taking move speed. It doesn't really matter. I guess sight magic. None of those really do anything. But yeah, you know, at this point, I'm looking forward to what the devs make next, Supergiant Games, and that's what I'm looking forward to. I know a lot of people talk about DLC, and, you know, like, will there be DLC? Do I want there to be DLC? What kind of DLC would I want? You know, I've had this discussion hundreds of times now at this point. I guess roll? I'm a little scared, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Please don't crash the game. Oh, it seemed to actually almost get better. Just for a moment. Okay, don't accidentally pick that up, though. Yeah, I personally would prefer no DLC for the game at this point. I'd rather get the Supergiant's next project sooner that way, personally. Take the HP. Instead of being, you know, tacking on a little bit more content to a game that I don't really have a particular interest in playing anymore, you know what I mean? Now, it'd be good for my wallet if the game got DLC, don't get me wrong. Almost certainly it would. More move speed? Oh dear God. What have I done? Okay. Stack that up a few times, it probably gets out of control. All right, we're almost at the 1 hour mark here. I wish I could remember what level I got to in the previous run, but I don't think it was anywhere near this, if I remember correctly. Still gaining levels quite quickly here too. Did I lose that tone? Oh, almost walked right into it. But yeah, that's my saga. It's not that I can never turn on Hades again, you know, but it's hard for me to have fun when I do. That's all it is. And if I'm not having fun, it's hard for me to have the personality, you know, that you might be looking for. I guess I'll just take Frostbite, whatever. Kind of doesn't matter, obviously. All right, we got 2.5 minutes till the next elite. So maybe I shouldn't triple the move speed. Tripling one tome would be funny, but none of them do anything besides the move speed as far as I can tell. Like, nothing would ever affect Blair that I can recall. Obviously the spawns have slowed down because we just wrapped around another time here. Okay. Trying to pick up all the XP around us. I'm thinking after the next potential triple on the tome might be the time. I just want to see what the move speed could look like, I guess. This doesn't do anything. More Holy Shields assumedly does nothing. That's more move speed. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. I know it seems like it's lagging the game, but I'm just gonna do it. It can't be that bad, right? I did turn down Saccade there for that. Whoa. Okay. All right, so let's see. It's at the 63-minute mark. That we'll see the elite. And we want to pick up the chest and then immediately pick up the tome, assuming it's the triple. If it's not the triple, then we just go AFK, basically, at this point. Because it's been a long time. I have to eat my lunch before we stream. So I'll be turning off my webcam and mic for a while. We'll probably speed up the video for you there. And hopefully, if something weird happens, we'll slow it down and point it out, obviously. But we'll kind of see what happens after that. But something tells me it's already been rather uneventful, obviously. Like, we haven't visually seen an enemy in a very long time. I do wonder, So, since XP is a problem, like, what would be the true AFK way? The problem is you get bonked by the cages, and you can't really escape that. But you can't gain levels, because if you're gonna gain a level, then that creates a menu. You can't keep moving either, because you will slowly pick up XP if you just, let's say, hold down north. Okay, so let's pick up... Alright, so we pick up this first. Took me a minute. Triple the next effect. Don't give me too much XP. And then we got nothing. I guess the freeze duration. I'll take. Because nothing here, that does nothing. This makes me lose a bunch of HP and I get nothing, but I guess tripling the freeze effect kind of does something. That's kind of boring, huh? But what can we do? We tried. All right. I think now it's time. I have to use the bathroom anyway. You know, we've been here for 90 minutes in real time. So we might... like, the thing is, I think once I stop moving, we cannot move and collect XP afterwards, because I think the game will lag too much. if I were to guess. It's been good right now, but only because the spawns are slow. I decided to get one more level there. None of these really do anything. Take sight magic, I guess. Alright. Alright, there we go. There's no XP on screen. We might not ever see it, but the problem is when the cage spawns from the boss, it might bonk us and we'll see XP, and then it will cause lag, and we'll have to just see what happens, I guess. I really, really don't want to crash the game this time. Really don't. So maybe I'll just do my best not to move as much as possible, and then we'll have to forcefully hit give up when the time comes. But for me to end this so I can go streaming. But all right, I'm gonna eat lunch and we'll speed up the video, and I'll see you all in a little bit. Thank you so much. Whoops. All right, I'm back and we can see an enormous amount of lag. I have now moved slightly to the left. We can actually spot an enemy in the bottom left. Oh no, it's not a crash, but the lag has really taken over here. I wonder, was this always the problem? If I move slightly to the right, it could just be the XP is the problem. So how do we resolve this? I don't think we can. No matter what we do, there's always going to be XP dropping on the screen. Maybe we could start picking it up. But maybe, so the game's running at probably, I don't know, half rate now, I'm going to say, potentially. So we could just continue to let this happen at such a slow rate right now. And then we'll have to eventually hit give up, sadly. If I move again, I'm probably just going to create a really big lag spike, so there's kind of no point. I could go start trying to collect the XP, but the game just might crash when I start to do that, if I were to guess. Alright. Well, we're going to go AFK, and hopefully we can last out a little bit longer. But now the game is like, if you watch the timer, every second takes about 2 seconds now, so it's a bit rough. Let me try, actually. Okay, I'm sorry. Options. If we turn, we can't change our resolution. Let's try this. I just lowered the resolution is much lower now. Let's try this. It does not appear to have helped. It's just much blurrier for everyone. Alright, let's swap that back then. That's too bad. Yeah, so there's nothing else we can really do as far as I can tell. Or I'll close some other programs I have running in the background, maybe. I don't think that would matter, but just in case, I guess. Alright, let's hope the game doesn't crash. And I will be back again. Well, I'm back. Doesn't look like it took long for the game to crash. Looks like we've been sitting here for a while now. So I suspect, it looks like, I can't even move my mouse. But I suspect what happened was, it looks like the cage spawned on top of us. I think I actually saw some movement. We might be able to do something here eventually. I hit escape. I don't want to touch anything else for now. This cage spawned on top of us, which probably tried to push our character, but it caused a lag spike. I think I saw something change on the screen. Like the cage wiggled a little bit. So if we wait long enough, we might be able to at least hit give up and potentially see a leaderboard here. I came up with an idea for a potentially, I think potential infinite build. Oh, there we go. All right, we're gonna have to hit give up now, I think. Unfortunately, which is, and we're 30 minutes slower, but I think we have to. Oh no, don't crash on the give up. Don't crash on the give up. But yeah, if I'm able to get it going, I will definitely show it. It's gonna require some what we call auto hotkey, which means like some automated button presses. You know what I mean? Giant magnetism, so we keep collecting XP, and then just basically the computer mashes either choose or enter for us or whatever works to just always take something from the upgrade screen. I might have to think about, there's sort of a problem with that, which is that it might start causing a lot of like summons or other things to start appearing on screen, I would think, and that could eventually cause lag in the game. All right, I'm gonna try to wait this out and see what happens here. Hopefully the game will catch up, but I don't know. We'll see. All right, I'm back. It has now been about 40 minutes since I last checked in, I think. And so the music stopped. It's probably trying to play the, you know, death music or whatever, because I did manage to hit give up and everything, but it's just been like this for 40 minutes. It moves about 1 second, I would guess, every minute or 90 seconds or so. So if I waited long enough, it might eventually work, and so we can see the leaderboards, but I just can't wait any longer because I need to go and do things, I'm afraid. So we're gonna have to Alt F4 there, or try to. We're gonna have to do the Windows thing here for sure. Please. Task manager or something, I don't know. Ugh, but I guess I'll close out here either way because I'm afraid we're not going to be able to see the leaderboards. But maybe I'll try again, or maybe I'll just wait for an update where hopefully they fix some of the issues that we're having here. All right, as always, remember to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, everyone.